Hey, it's me, by the way. If you didn't know that, I'm sorry. Today I want to talk about two things. One, I'm a big fucking liar. That's right. I'm a big liar. I said that I wasn't going to do videos on Dread content, and I said that I wasn't going to look at new Dread spoilers, but I lied. And you know, I didn't mean to lie until I watched the Dread trailer, and then I was like, you know what, I'm already in too deep. And people are roasting me in the comments on one of my videos because I was wrong about Kraid. But, yeah, I'll get into that in a bit. First off, I want to give a spoiler warning for anybody watching. Big spoiler warning. You could be spoiled. If you watch this. This is spoilers for Metroid Dread's second trailer, along with all the content in it. I'm actually being mindful and not putting shit in the thumbnail, so... But yeah, what did I think of the new trailer? Well, instead of just sitting here in front of the camera and telling you what I thought about it, like a normal person, I thought, you know what, we're gonna go through bit by bit and actually examine the Metroid Dread second trailer and see what's going on with it. Let's see what all is happening. Examine everything as an expert on the Metroid series. First off, it's made by Nintendo Switch. I bet you didn't know that. Alright. This is the gate we saw in the previous teaser, the Glimpse of Dread teaser. Here, we've got Samus in the Various suit. I'm assuming that this is what happened. Like, all of this trailer, besides the gameplay stuff, is what happened before the end of Glimpse of Dread. So this is kind of filling in the gap. It's rated T, by the way. Yo, that's snap. Yo. By the way, can I just say how fucking cool that arm cannon is? Here we have this evil Dark Chozo. Or at least they're in evil Dark Chozo armor. This is some kind of Chozo warrior. Check out these pauldrons, by the way. Those are so cool. This is very badass. Dark armor. Very badass chest plate and whatnot. Look at all of the... It's so regal. It's all so regal and so intimidating. It's just... Alright, this is more of what we saw previously. We've got quite a lot to unpack here. This is some commander. You can see he's got the same arm cannon right there. He's leading troops into battle against other Chozo, by the looks of it. Maybe. Maybe they are having a war. This guy seems to be the villain. He's got some kind of moon symbol on his head. This looks very inspired by Egyptian hieroglyphics, including with the style. That's nothing new to Metroid style, though. At least for the Chozo. Okay, first thing I want to go through. Right here. This. Look, let's go back. This right here, some kind of dash ability. You can use it in midair after a somersault, and if you look at the yellow bar up there, that's the Aeon gauge. It's an Aeon ability, and it uses up all of your Aeon energy. So this is some kind of Aeon dash ability, and you seem to be getting it relatively early in the game. You've got a few packs of missiles and 3 energy tanks, and the Various suit. Maybe this is stuff that you already have access to, you know, getting into the start of the game, and you're not quite yet there. To actually, like, getting past the prologue, or the epilogue. Epilogue, I believe. You can dash through enemies. You can dash multiple times. That's a hyper beam, or some kind of, like, omega laser beam, by the way. That shit is insane. That's how the door got fucked up. That's why the door got fucked up. And look, they're fighting, and oh my god. We gotta go back through this one step at a time. So here's Samus getting fucked up. It keeps skipping, I'm sorry. Slide past that, blow up the door. And then we're gonna scroll forward. Look at that fucking stance. Look at that. Evil character stance with the... That's not even a stance. Look at that position, that jump. The gigantic arm cannon and the huge... The fucking cape, the armor, all of it. That's so awesome. That's actually so cool. This right here is something to... This is something to look at right here. Here we have what I can only describe as Kraid in, first off, in HD. That's pretty fucking cool. Chained or shackled up by some kind of apparatus. Yeah, it's very, very intimidating. We get into the water a little bit and fight some stuff. Let's go back here. I'm going back along. By the way, can I just say, Samus looks like such a badass in this Varia suit. Even without... What the fuck am I doing? Even without the like, specific cutscene poses or anything, just standing there, staring down Kraid like, yep, I've done this before. Same old song and dance. That's very, very exciting and very interesting. We dive. Wet Samus hours? I don't know if this is some kind of boss or just an enemy. It seems to be like some kind of giant squid. So it's probably just an enemy. There we had the double jump that we saw in the previous trailers. Or not that we saw in the previous trailer, but we saw this in a previous Nintendo Dread Report. This is called the spin jump, and it basically just is a double jump. It's not quite as good as Space Jump. And I think that's going to be a big theme in this game, is that there's going to be a lot of stuff that just isn't as good. Like, we have like a mini Shine Spark, and now we have like this mini double jump. I have a feeling. That's all I'm going to say. I have a feeling. Here we've got Ice Beam into Missile, the classic. They hit him with the Metroid. I do this in my Metroid videos. You've probably seen. And look at that. That, by the way, that explosion, beautiful. Here, crumble blocks. Bomb blocks, maybe? Maybe that's a chain of bomb block. Let's go back. Okay, so the bomb hits the block, and it causes a bomb chain reaction that launches the morph ball, but also launches against the blocks. Go back. Okay, so the bomb, when it explodes, launches the morph ball up and blows up in multiple different directions. It's like a power, like, what do you say? It's like a Bomberman bomb, like with the cross bomb explosion. It's very interesting. And also see this blue block here. This is probably a screw attack block, if I had to guess. It's got the little symbol on it. You probably break that with screw attack or some kind of screw attack type analog. I wonder what this hook is even for. Maybe you aren't able to get back up normally? I don't know. That's a missile expansion tank. This dude's invincible. Nice melee counter. Here we've got a grappling beam. Returning from Metroid Samus Returns. It has all of the utilities and more by the looks of it. So you can grapple onto these spider climb walls. I wonder if there's a way for you with spider climb without grapple beam to combine your abilities and get up there. Maybe, maybe not. We've got the same tolling, the solve puzzles thing. We have lock-on missiles. This is a feature that hasn't been present since Metroid Prime 2. And so this is getting brought back in full force. Looks like to blow open this door and this gate. This seems relatively late in the game given the amount of energy tanks and missiles. This seems pretty far in, I'd say. We've got... They fucked shit up by the looks of it. God damn. Also, let's not even forget about all of this stuff. We have a Chozo Temple. We've got Chozo Temple stuff here, here. Some original figure with the visor and everything. Probably a Chozo warrior. Like, you can't ignore the scenery here. Like, you can ignore this. But let's not ignore this gigantic statue of a Chozo warrior over here. We're going to get a lot of Chozo lore. A lot is going to be uncovered in this game. We've got tattered banners. Just of old. Maybe this was a Chozo civilization that is being taken over by insurgents. You bitch! That was a super missile! Oh my god, get a load of this dude. Okay, that's the plasma beam. Or at least that's the spazer beam. Either way, that's 3 beams, it's a triple shot. This dude's taking damage from him. You can tell by the white glow. Let's look at this room here. This seems to be in that same Chozo Temple area. But there are a lot less energy tanks, so it might be possible you can skip over or collect a bunch of them in this area, or around this area, or perhaps you have to backtrack through here again at some point. But you can see she's fighting this Chozo spear warrior who's going around. Maybe that's a Chozo statue, who knows? The doors are also locked off. The place in general is just wrecked. That is Speed Booster. That is Speed Booster right there. There's no other way of putting it. Let's go back. Oh no, I'm gonna probably put a meme picture over that. Oh no. Look at him stanced up, ready to beat ass. He was asleep. Yeah, this is... It's not taking energy. That is Speed Booster. That's a Shine Spark! Oh my god. I love Speed Booster, by the way. Screw Attack. Power Bombs up there in the HUD. We've got Gravity Suit, Screw Attack, almost all of the energy tanks. A lot of... This is right at the end of the game. Get a load of that Gravity Suit. It's just what I expected. With the white and the purple being changed a bit, it looks much more dynamic. What are these? I want to get a closer look at that. Alright. Without the lightning flash so I can see it better. Alright, we're gonna go back. I want to see this very well. I want to see this very well. Oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, that's screw attack and screw attack blocks. That's wall jumping, I think. Was that just showing off wall jumping? Or was that just, Okay, so we see a double jump here, screw attack, changing directions. Watch the animations. Away from the wall. That's space jump. So maybe gravity suit is like fully powered suit in Metroid Zero Mission, and so you get a fully powered screw attack instead of the spin jump, or yeah, what was it called? Like screw spin, hyperspace spin, spin jump, space spin. Yeah. These targeting reticles are on them, but these seem to be either Chozo warriors directly or Chozo robots. That's a Chozo warrior. What a fast attack! And, yo, you can dash out of the way of that really quickly with your Aeon. Blasting with the... I'm assuming that's a plasma beam. That's not a Kraid. Wait. That's a Hornode. There's no way around it. That's a Hornode. I mean, maybe it's not a Hornode, but it looks like a Hornode. For those who aren't familiar, Hornodes are these carapaced frog-like creatures on SR-388, otherwise known as the home planet of the Metroids and the X-Parasite. And here we get a closer look at the gravity suit, the threadbare gravity suit, and the Threadripper. And it's looking fine. Look at that. Alright, more stuff I want to examine in the background. That seems to be some kind of Metroid thing in stasis back there. This, I don't know. I also can't see what's past the window. Smack 'em, bitch. And she's getting knocked the fuck out. And then she gets blasted in the face. Say goodbye, Samus. Metroid Dread. Yep. Evil Chozo. And so, what do we know? We know quite a lot. I don't know if that's box art or not. Okay. Go back. Go back to the part where it was on the screen. Alright. So that was a lot. There's a very big emphasis on good and bad Chozo in this game. At very least, evil Chozo. Whatever seems to be happening. You know what? And this might make sense to some people. What if these aren't evil Chozo? What if these aren't evil Chozo at all? What if these are the X-Parasite? Now, I know that that might seem a little bit crazy, but it could very well be that these are the X-Parasite, and they have taken over these Chozo, and this is a Chozo Warrior X, Chozex, or Chox, or CHX, Chex. Basically, a Samus X or SAX, except Chozo. And that was an X Hornode, and there's just like a lot of enemies in this game, but they all seem to be dying normally. That's something I'm noticing, is that they seem to be dying normally. So there's a lot to unpack there. They showed off a lot of upgrades in this. They showed off a fuck ton of upgrades. They showed off either directly or indirectly the Morph Ball, the Spin Jump, the Screw Attack, the Space Jump, the Power Bombs, the Speed Booster, and the Gravity Suit, as well as some new type of bomb, and Plasma Beam, or Spazer, one of the two. There's a lot to take in, a lot to deal with. This is a lot of spoilers, and this is, they've shown a lot of what's in the game already. It's insane. Well, that's all I have to say about this. That's all I have to say. The Chozo Warrior Kraid. All sorts of different things. It's just a lot. It's a lot to look at. So yeah. Bye. Oh yeah, and sub too.